What's up, fam? I'm Ryan Milton from TeamFFLEX. You're on my show, Iron Palace. I almost forgot what I was doing today. Where every single Tuesday, we talk about your training. And today, we're going to dig into some stuff regarding, quarantine, training at home. How can you get results? How can you get motivated? What stuff do you need to do? Because a lot of people I know right now are struggling. Please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel when you get something out of it, and then share it out for all your friends, family, and anyone else you know, because it's beneficial for everybody right now in the fitness industry. Let's be honest. Thank you for watching Iron Palace. I'm Ryan Milton from TeamFFLEX. Here we are again talking about quarantine, talking about shelter in place, talking about all these different things that have been going on for a number of weeks now, and I still got to keep bringing it up because it's still very relevant. I still don't know of anybody who has really returned to a gym yet. I coach a ton of clients. We have a ton of clients on TeamFFLEX between me and the other coaches, and we pretty much have everybody on home workouts still at this point, and so that's because no gyms have opened up. And throughout this time, there's been people sneaking into private gyms and things like that. I will say that has happened for a lot of people. Some people are lucky enough to have their own gym even. But the point is, most people are at home doing home training still because the main gyms, the big box gyms or any of the local gyms you got, probably are not open yet. And while much of this stuff is supposed to clear up, we're also seeing a lot of these extensions going on for a lot of different areas, till 15 days out, a month out. There's difference everywhere. And so basically I wanted to talk a little bit today again about, quarantine training and, sheltering in place and results and all this, because I'm still getting probably about 1,000 questions a day regarding these same types of things. So let's dive right on in. Boom! Number one question I've been getting that has been coming up every single day is, how do you get motivated for home workouts? And it's actually crazy the amount of people that have said this to me, right? For some people that maybe are just starting their fitness journey, or they haven't done anything in a while, they want to get going now, and they're training at home, you would expect something like that to be more of an issue. But I've heard this from literal pro athletes and other people. How do you get in the zone at home? How do you get the workout? And it's just not the same. Well, at the end of the day, here's the truth about training, okay? And I've said this for weeks. You probably heard me say it. If you follow me on Instagram at TeamFFLEX, you've probably seen some infographics about this. But it all starts with the mind. And this is what I've been saying forever, and I don't know why people don't get it. The mind literally dictates every action of the body, right? I can't do this, I can't move my finger, can't do a curl, can't do a squat, anything else, without the brain starting it first. In a lot of ways, you got to think about your body like a car, and your brain is the engine. If the engine is not in the right spot, and the fuel, the oil's dirty, all these the oil in this sense is your negative thoughts, saying it's not going to work, it's not going to be good, it's not going to be the same. Well, that means now the vehicle's not going to run as good as it could have if you had the right oil in the damn engine, okay? So in a lot of ways, if you get your mindset right, you get your head in the game, and you say, you know what, I might not be at the gym, this might not be my normal, but I'm going to bring the best I can to it. I'm going to put the highest effort I possibly can into these workouts because I'm on quarantine. And I want to come out of this better, not worse. I don't want to have lost a bunch of progress I've made over the years. I don't want to have a setback. I don't want to have to come out of this and lose 15 extra pounds I gained. I don't want to do any of that. I'm going to bring everything I can to this, and I'm going to, just be as positive as possible and move forward. And I'm telling you what, if you guys can do that, you just take that one tip right here, that would dramatically change your outcome and results. Because literally, if you guys read back into old training manuals and old stuff, I've read everything hundreds of years back, pretty much some of the earliest documented stuff all the way up until today about training with weights and with strength training and all different various forms. One thing you'll find in all the old stuff that you don't really run into much now, I have a lot of it on TeamFFLEX, but not nearly as prevalent as it was, is the actual mindset of the training athlete, okay? Like literally, if you read the old manuals, read the old stuff, like turn of the century, 1800s, 1900s even, where they're talking about training with dumbbells and talking about training for strength back when they were just really figuring this stuff out. A lot of it had to do with focusing on whatever muscle you were working, getting your head in the game, and increasing your results. And then obviously most of you would know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is, and he's talked massively about that for years. He literally said that during his peak time when he was, competing and he was dominating every competition, every guy in the gym would be following his same program. But the thing that, made it different for him and accelerated his results was the mindset. That was how he knew that no matter if every single guy in the gym follows his program, he's not going to compete against 10 different versions of himself on stage because they don't have the mindset he does. They don't have the right, intensity, the right focus on the muscles at work and the intention of what you're trying to do in there. And you guys will see this throughout, stuff still today. And if you look back in time, you definitely see it. But the mind is literally everything when it comes to results in the gym. So getting your head in the right spot is the first step. It doesn't mean you have to be motivated to work out. It doesn't mean you have to be excited to work out. It doesn't mean any of that. It means you got work to do. And right now, that's what we got. We got to deal with what we have, where we are, and we're going to keep moving forward. And that's what you really got to bring to your training. 1, 2, 3. Number 2, topic, kind of question, I don't even know what I'm going to call this video yet, but something that's been coming up is, hey, can you still even get results at home training with minimal equipment or not the same equipment, right? A lot of people are very concerned because they spend a lot of times using different machines, pulleys, their favorite squat machine, their favorite hip thrust machine, whatever. The point is, your body doesn't know what any of these damn machines are or what you're doing in the gym, okay? This is what I always say, and I wish people understood this again. Your brain is so much smarter than the actual anatomical muscle. Like my bicep does not have a brain, you guys. My bicep's brain is my own brain. But my bicep does not have its own little brain where it says, oh, okay, well, we're doing cable curls right now, so we should grow bigger. We should grow stronger. Oh, we're doing some machine rows, so let's make sure we bring an extract of it. It doesn't understand this stuff, okay? Your muscles in your body respond to the stimulus created on them by the movement, okay? And that comes in the form of load, which is the weight, and it comes at the form of angle of articulation and all that different stuff. Mainly, though, it comes from tempo, okay? So we're talking about load and tempo, which in other words is tension. If we can put tension on muscle groups, they are stressed and they will adapt. That is literally what we are doing in the gym every time you lift anything, whether it's on a machine, a cable, a barbell, a kettlebell, dumbbell. Any of these types of mechanisms, we're putting stress on muscles to signify to them, hey, get stronger, grow bigger, and they have to recover to do those things, okay? But the muscle has no idea, oh, we did rope curls all day. We did, push downs all day. We had this cool machine today, so let's grow faster, stronger, bigger. It doesn't work that way. Your body responds to the stimulus put on it. And so that's what you really need to remember, okay? However, does that mean that we need a machine? Does that mean we need a cable? Does that mean we need any fancy equipment, period? No. Literally, you guys, if you look up calisthenics and people that do literally only bodyweight stuff, they can do some crazy stuff, but even beginner calisthenics, people build great physiques doing nothing, no lifting at all. No lifting, no barbells, no dumbbells, no machines, no cables. They literally just do stuff with their body. And most of the time, they're doing a lot of push-ups, crawling movements, pull-ups, variations of different things like that. But the point is, it's body weight. And you'll go look these guys up and they have great physiques. A lot of these women have amazing physiques when they do calisthenics. And that's because they're training their body still the same. They might do a lot more reps. They might have to do a lot more sets. They probably don't pay attention to any of that because they're not training with weights. But the point is they build physiques because guess what? The stimulus applied to the muscles is what brings the results. And that's what you got to understand here. So even if you're at home right now and you're still, you're on week 4 or 5, I don't know what level of quarantine you're at, you've been training with just your body weight, most of you are probably recognizing right now that you haven't actually lost that much. You might be holding a little bit more body fat or something like that because you're slacking off in the nutrition, but physique-wise, muscle-wise, you probably haven't lost much, because basically what happens is as long as you continue to provide stimulus to the body, it is going to respond. It's going to maintain muscle. It's far harder to lose muscle than it is to build it, okay? Hear what I just said. Far harder to lose muscle than it is to build it. Once the muscle's built, you can literally go a period of weeks without training at all, and you're probably not going to show significant muscle or strength loss as long as you keep your nutrition on point. You're still getting your recovery, sleeping well, doing all that stuff. Even if you're not training heavy, hard, whatever, you're going to maintain your gains literally doing nothing. So doing home workouts, you can bet that you can still progress, you can still maintain, you can still do all those things that you want to do. Literally, if you tell yourself you can't, you won't. But if you understand that you can and you do more reps, you do more sets, you have proper programming that gets you those results, it's going to work. And I'll tell you what, I've been working with clients now, all the coaches on TeamFFLEX have been working with clients now, 4, 5, 6 weeks on quarantine workouts, little equipment, no equipment. People are making amazing progress, and it comes down to the programming. It comes down to saying, hey, stay on top of your nutrition. Hey, do these sets, do these reps. Hey, it might not be the same, but do the shit you gotta do, and they're still getting results. So if you're not, it's literally just an excuse. The last thing I really want to bring up today, kind of my topic 3 of this video, is you got to really look at this time as a unique challenge, okay? Everybody's out of their comfort zone. I don't care who you are, what's going on. A lot of people have a lot of stress. A lot of people have a lot of anxiety. A lot of people, have a lot more big problems aside from the fact they can't go to the damn gym. And I want you all to really look at this time as, a challenge that you can overcome. That's really how you should be looking at it, okay? If you sit around and you mope and you whine and you complain about the fact your gym's closed, you can't go to the gym, you can't lift, blah, 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 you're not going to be the same, really all you're doing is bitching, okay? At the end of the day, that's it. You're just bitching. You're not doing yourself any good. You're not doing anyone around you any good. You're not doing your friends, your family any good. You're not doing anybody any good. Basically, all you're doing is complaining, whining, and crying about shit that is irrelevant. What you need to do right now is say, you know what, I would rather be at the gym, but I'm going to do my best where I'm at home right now. I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to get better results. I'm going to come out of quarantine better than when I went in. And that's really what all of you should be thinking right now. Pretty much what happened initially when gyms closed down is everybody said, oh, it's over, it's game over, I'm just going to maintain, I'm just going to probably lose and have to go back and build back. No, that's the wrong idea. If you went into quarantine 5, 6 weeks ago with the idea of, hey, I'm going to come out better than I went in, guess what? You probably would. And you would for sure be farther along than where you were even going to the gym. And that all comes from what you bring to it. That all comes from the intensity and the drive and the positivity and the mindset and doing what it takes to get where you want to be. And no, it's not going to be simple. No, it's not going to be easy. But again, we're talking about the difference of training at home or training in the gym. In the span of the world and everything going on, regardless, I'm pretty safe to say that it's not that big of a fucking deal if you're training at the gym or not right now, okay? You got to stay forward for your goals. You got to keep training. You got to keep working. You can do it. If you don't think that you can do it, it's literally because you don't have enough information, okay? You literally do not have enough information. You don't understand what you need to be doing. You don't know what exercise you can replace exercise with. You don't know how many sets, how many reps. You don't know what program you need to be doing. So I'm going to invite you, if you want help, go to my website right now, TeamFFLEX.com, and there's a free trial pop-up, okay? Pops up, put your email in, gives you instant invitation over to our TeamFFLEX coaching app. Me or one of my coaches, we will coach you for free for the next 7 days. I'll literally build you workouts and show you exactly step-by-step what you need to be doing for your goals with what you have available to you, and it's free. It's absolutely free. You don't put a card in, nothing. It's 100% free. If you don't take advantage of that, you're crazy. Because honestly, world-class coaching for free is something you should all take advantage of. I would take advantage of it if I was the one putting it out. So go do that and we will help you. And honestly, at the end of the day, understand those 3 things I said today are all serious things about you coming out of this better or not. You're going to either come out of this better or worse. That's what's going to happen. There is no middle. There is no maintain. Maintain is worse. Because if you are maintaining through this, if you come out of this maintained, it means that you didn't get that extra that you could have got. You didn't come out better when you all could have. And I guarantee you, because all the athletes, all the clients on TeamFFLEX are doing that, and you could have done it too. The point is, you got to understand, maintain is losing. Going back is losing. Going forward, doing your best, bringing what you can, where you are with what you have, is how you win. And when I say win, I'm not talking about bodybuilding. I'm not talking about, any of these sports. I'm talking about you winning in your life, your goals, and the things you want to achieve. And that's your choice at any point in time. So I hope you make the right one. Get your shit together. Get on track. Keep moving forward and come out of this better than when you went in. Thanks for watching Iron Palace. I'm Ryan Milton from TeamFFLEX. I'll be back tomorrow for First Callouts, my show dedicated to all you competitors out there. Please subscribe, please share. Thanks for watching. Coach Ryan is out.